Hey guys, um, another week of teaching in the books. Another paycheck coming up this week. They're not gargantuan by any means, but I wasn't expecting gargantuan. They're nice. They're bigger than a coffee shop, so that's good. Um, so what else has gone on? Let's see here. Since I've moved out here, I don't know how much of an update you've gotten. Um, living in an apartment, obviously. Living with Nathan, obviously, and Coda. Duh. Um, The school I teach at is at about 308 for enrollment, so that means I probably have about 200 and I don't know 80 kids total. I'm starting to get the names of I pretty much got the names of fourth grade through eighth grade, which is pretty good. Um, it's the younger ones that all kind of look the same to me, so I'm having a hard time with those names, but it's going well. Couple cool things we're doing. My first graders are putting on a Wayang Kulit, which is an Indonesian Shadow Puppet play. I'll put the actual name of it below so you can Google it if you want. So we're working on that, and let's see here. They're getting better. They're getting a lot better. A lot of them are trying really hard to learn, and that's all that I ask. Um, so that's good. My 7th and 8th graders are helping me plan the Christmas program, and it will be Christmas around the world. So that'll be pretty cool once we get things figured out. We'll see how much I can actually have them do though, and how much I'm gonna have to pull this on my own, which obviously I should as a music teacher, but nonetheless. The school is also looking at building again. They finished a building project this early fall, like literally right before the kids walked in, and we are already overcrowded, so they're gonna have to build again. And they're asking me about ideas for a new music room, which doesn't mean I'll get one, but it's a likelihood, and that's really cool. To be able to design my own music room. It's like building your own house without all the extra commitment, considering how much you stay there anyway. Um, We've done a lot of really good hikes, and that's been cool. That's been a lot of fun. The area's been beautiful. We had like the nice cooler summer weather, and then we had fall weather, and then we got snow last week. And now the snow is melting, and it's just fall weather again, about 60s. Um, so it's perfect for hiking and whatnot, which is great. And Coda loves to hike, and he's getting so much better at listening. It's awesome. It's so much fun. Um, what else? That's really pretty much it. I've been baking a lot. I have a sourdough starter, and I'm making sourdough bread now, and I'm working on perfecting the art of cinnamon caramel rolls. And this weekend I'm going to make, I don't know what they're technically called, but it's like if you take an apple pie and you fold it in on itself. So you have this delicious pie goo in the middle and a flaky crust on the outside. Um, that's my weekend. Well, coming weekend, hopefully. I will be back for Thanksgiving. I fly in on Wednesday and I leave Sunday morning. So that'll probably be mostly family time. Though if you're in the area, I'm doing lunch on Friday afternoon at Sushimasa, and then I'm heading down to Vance's to see him and J Bro Friday night, and then or Saturday night, one of the two. I don't remember. And then for Christmas, I will be back the 21st through the 31st. And if you're in the area, I would love to see you. That would be a lot of fun. Um, so yeah, that's been pretty much it. Um, the days at school vary between good and bad. Today was a mediocre day. Let's see here. Like it means a lot when you're doing bus duty after school, which means you're just making sure the kids don't run in front of the bus and get swished, or in front of a car and get swished. And you have a bunch of kids come up and just give you a hug, just because they're happy that you're there. You get hugs or high fives after class, or that's really cool. I do need to invest in a water kettle for my room. I have a sink and an electrical outlet, but I don't have a water heater, and it would be really nice to get one because I also need to invest in either a coffee pot or a larger French press. I don't drink a lot of coffee, but I drink at least a cup every morning. Just an 8-ounce cup, nothing big. And it makes me a much happier person. makes me a much more pleasant person and probably doesn't make me happy. That's one of the things I've been reading right now by the Dalai Lama. A comment he made that there's a difference between happiness and pleasure, and you have to sit back and think to yourself, well, will this make me happy or will this just give me temporary pleasure? Uh, and learn from that. So, like, I just made muffins right now, some cinnamon apple muffins. I'm smelling them; they smell awesome. They'll probably only provide me pleasure, and so it probably wasn't necessary for me to make them, but I did anyway. Um, Same with the caramel rolls; whew, those are pure pleasure. But the act of making them provides a little bit of happiness, I think, even if it's temporary happiness. And so that's where the line gets blurry between happiness and pleasure. You know, is there such a thing as temporary happiness, or is it just simple pleasure? And is that okay? And when is that okay? And when is that not okay? And that's one of the books I've been reading right now in my spare time. I've also been reading Q-Teen 84 by Haruki Murakami. Margaret and I were both reading it. I'm only on like chapter 11, but it's super interesting. I love it. Margaret, we need to talk about it. Although I'm sure you're far ahead from me. So maybe we should just talk about it at the end. If the rest of you want to read it, I'll put the link in the doobly-doo below. What else? That's about it. I can still hear things, and my fifth graders haven't deafened me yet. Or that means, my fifth graders haven't deafened me yet. Neither have my fourth graders with their recorders, so that's good. Um, and I'm going to try hot yoga this week, I think. I'm going to go tomorrow, which is where they put you in a warm room where you sweat excessively and then they have you do yoga. I'm curious to try it. And they have a free $30 for 30 days trial period, so I figured I should do it quick before Thanksgiving comes. So we'll see. And if I like it, then maybe I'll invest in a membership or something. I don't know. We'll see. It's all crazy. Um, you guys are still definitely welcome to come out next summer. Um, we should talk about that if you want to, especially Margaret and Lauren. I know you mentioned it, Becca. You should come too in Chelsea. Um, just so I know when to chunk off my time. Because I do have a couple other trips that I would like to do. I'd like to do a food tour with Brittany Henry, just of the Pacific Northwest and maybe into Canada. And I would like to go to Banff Forest in Canada. Nathan said I should go camping, and I would like to help move my brother wherever he goes to college at, which might be, we're looking at maybe Arizona, maybe San Diego. He's been offered at Scholastica in Duluth. He's been offered quite a few places, New Mexico. Um, so I'd like to be able to do that too. So it's best we could figure this all out as soon as possible. Anyway, this has been definitely a long enough video. I hope you are well. It was good to see you. Call me if you want, if you're bored. Mind you, I'm in a different time zone, but other than that, I'm generally free after about 4:30 my time. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you all are well, and I will talk to you soon. Okay. Bye, guys.